This is Chris for Reading Coalition for the Homeless, and we're with several homeless folks here down by the river, and they're reporting to me some very disturbing things. And one gentleman would like to, talk about it, and we're going to give him an opportunity to do that. Sir, we're understanding that you almost was hit by a truck down here yesterday.
Not me, sir, but a friend of mine was.
Uh-huh.
And some other friends of mine got sprayed in the face last night with fire extinguisher. 2 nights ago, we got bombarded with water balloons. They've been shooting frozen paintballs and shooting paintballs at pigeons and trying to run people over, run them off of the bicycle lane. Let's see what else. And it's a white Ford F-250 diesel, and it could possibly be armored or have a sport package or something in the engine. The engine's an oversized engine for the truck.
This is just incredible that I'm finding this out today. I also found out from a couple gals down the river here that there's been several homeless girls that were beat up and had to go to the hospital.
Yes, sir, that's what I understand too. I haven't verified that, but yes, sir, that's what I understand.
Well, what also disturbs me is you go down this river a little bit further and a body was found 2 days ago floating in the lagoon. I don't know, but there is a organization here called RAT Patrol, Reading Area Transient Patrol, RAT Patrol, that have threatened to go into the mission, befriend the homeless, bring them out and beat them up. They talk about filling super soakers up with urine. They talk about giving homeless bottles of beer with poison. And they talk about shutting off water faucets, water fountains, which is, I walk down here to the Parkview Trail. The city of Reading or the police have already beat them to it. They've pulled out all the benches and shut the water down here, and especially in the middle of the summer. That's just incredible to me. I just want to, thank you for giving your testimony.
Yes, sir.
And it's important to me to shine the light on this kind of garbage that goes on down here.
Yes,
I'm also been told that Reading Area Transient Patrol, or these people, this is just allegations, but several of them are children or offspring of the Reading Police Department.
That's been my understanding, however, no verification on that.
You bet.
And we just want them to cooperate with us. We don't want to be their enemies. We want to help them. We want them to help us, to let us know what the problems are and shit, so we can address them.
You bet. And that white Ford, you said it was a white Ford F-250 with one of the windows that was out and almost were trying to run you folks over down here.
Well, they came and stopped right in front of the bridge, and people were standing on the sidewalk and sprayed them with fire extinguishers.
That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And it was just in the paper today, a couple hours ago, about the cleanup down here at the Cypress Street, or under the Cypress Street Bridge.
Yes, sir.
So unfortunately that'll probably attract a lot more nuts.
That's okay, because we all have to get along one way or the other.
You bet.
And we'd rather do it peacefully and help the people instead of having to escalate the violence, because that's what they're putting out, is violence.
Oh, absolutely. And folks have a right to survive. Folks have a right to be down here in this park no matter what their social status is. And what's going on now is a violation of civil constitutional rights, and not only that, violence against you folks down here.
And not only that, it's against the Geneva Convention for keeping people from sleeping for any more than 72 hours.
Absolutely. I could not agree with you more, and I've been fighting this, or trying to fight this. I'm not getting anywhere. But federal courts have said, the mission, for instance, the mission can only hold 200 people or less. And there's way more homeless out here than that amount. And so it is, in my mind and in the federal court's mind, it's a violation of their federal and civil rights if you get a ticket for camping out here when there is no facilities here to help people.
That's right, sir.
Sir, would you like to say anything at all or add to this? Or?
Yeah, I'm the one who almost got ran over last night.
Oh, you too. I was imagining that.
Crossing behind City Hall over here, and same truck, white F-250. Jacked up. It had to have been turbocharged with an overcharger in it, because the way the pitch of the squeal was. I'm a mechanic. I used to work for the Air Force. We used to build drones and vehicles like that.
Wow.
This vehicle was not a civilian vehicle. It was decommissioned.
Absolutely incredible.
It was armored. The way the body sat, it was armored.
Wow.
They're using toys that they shouldn't be.
That's just incredible.
and pointing to fire weapons at us, no matter what the reason.
They have been
A paintball gun is a weapon.
Oh, absolutely. Take a person's eye out or hurt anybody.
And if they're frozen, it can break bones.
Absolutely.
They've been using that against us for a couple weeks now.
Well, this is just a situation that really needs to just stop and come to a head. Hi, would you like to talk? I'm pointing the camera down into the ground.
Go run to the store for her. Size 10.5.
10.5.
Well, again, I'd like to thank you. This is Chris for the Reading Coalition for the Homeless with a very troubling report. God bless in Jesus' name.
Yes, God bless.